This amendment does a couple of things that we have been talking about for quite a while in the transportation arena. It has been mentioned, Mr. Speaker, that for the first time in as long as I can remember, or many can remember, there is a historic transfer from the operating budget of $2 billion to the transportation budget. Mr. Speaker, what this amendment does is proposes a little different way of looking at how we can sustainably fund our transportation system now and for the next 10, 15 years, Mr. Speaker. What this amendment proposes is that we don't accept or take that $2 billion one-time transfer from the general operating budget. Instead, Mr. Speaker, we have a tax source that has a natural nexus to the transportation arena, and that is the sales tax that is collected on the sale of automobiles in the state of Washington. Mr. Speaker, this sales tax generates a considerable amount of money that could be and should be used to fund our transportation system. Now, Mr. Speaker, we've had a few proposals in committee, and we've discussed over the course of the last several months and even the last several years, using 100% of those. But Mr. Speaker, what this does, this amendment, proposes that we take 50% of that sales tax revenue. 50%, Mr. Speaker, which would generate $10.8 billion for this transportation package to fund the proposed spending on the projects, maintenance and preservation, and all the things that I think this body can agree upon without generating or creating any new taxes. So, Mr. Speaker, I think this is a great opportunity for the body right out of the gate on this proposal, right out of the gate on this particular package, this particular bill in front of us tonight, to make a decision on how we want to fund transportation now and in the future. It's very simple, Mr. Speaker. We keep that money in the operating budget, that $2 billion, and we take the sales tax, 50% of it, over the course of time to generate the necessary revenue to support our transportation projects, infrastructure, state patrol, all the things that we're going to talk about over the next couple hours. We do that by adopting this amendment. Mr. Speaker, I appreciate your consideration, and I suggest the body vote yes on this amendment.